Hello and welcome to Master Misfit. I will now be playing Phantom Reverse. Hopefully this one is more interactive than the last one. Press anywhere on screen to progress through the narrative. Equip items from your inventory when prompted. Main character name. I hope this music isn't copyrighted. Screw creativity. QWERTY. His name's QWERTY. Set in Universe 08. Should I know what that is? Because I don't know what that is. Loving the music box, though. Again, hope it's not copyrighted. Oh, you're not getting the whole screen. There we go. Oh, I can never forget that day. That harrowing, relentless storm. It smothers me when I'm dreaming. It haunts me when I wake. I'm too nervous to run, too guilty to pretend. And I have red, glowing eyes like the demon I am. I watched it happen. I watched you die. I saw your eyes slide closed and your body fall limp. You collapsed into a pool of red and splashed waves of blue. It was all my fault. 1 month later, on a cold Monday morning. Shouldn't you go earlier? Shouldn't you go earlier so you can figure out what the fuck just happened? I burst awake as my alarm screams into my ear. Shit! I sigh as shards of morning light dance across my eyes. Fuck yeah, sleep in. Maybe I could just sleep in for a little bit. Although... damn it. I audibly sigh as I force myself out of bed. You're looking quite nice there, dude. I couldn't afford to be late, not after all this time. QWERTY, I hear my mom call from the living room. I grab up my school bag and rush toward her voice. Yeah? Are you sure that you're ready to go back to school? Why is Mum British? Probably because it's spelled Mum. That's probably why she's British. Let's lie. Lie blatantly. Yep, I finished all of my homework yesterday. Boy, am I projecting. QWERTY, you know what I mean, she says, holding back tears. Just adjusting things. I look at her blankly and frown. I'm fine, I mutter. You've only been off school for a couple of weeks. It's okay if you need a little more time off. So far, not too much viable interaction with this game. I grit my teeth and shake my head. Let's leave in silence. I don't want my mom to be too mad at me. I stuff some lunch money into my pockets and dash through the front door. Wait, she calls after me as it slams closed. Rain drizzles lightly from the gray foreboding sky. I think I'm gonna do this voice for the narration, and this voice specifically for only when he's talking. I think it'll be more pleasing to listen to. The winter air was cold as ice. Tokyo has been ravaged with storms for weeks now. I suddenly freeze as I feel a slight shiver down my spine. I look from left to right, cautiously. I sigh and shake my head as the feeling quickly fades away. Please don't be copyrighted music. For a moment there, it felt as though someone was watching me. That was actually a real yawn. Good timing on my part. I look up and see my neighbor tiredly waddling along the street across from me. She was entirely focused on the crumpled newspaper in her hands. It was a wonder she hadn't tripped over yet. Can I turn the music off? Nope, just the volume. So hoping I could turn the music off, because there's no doubt that that's copyrighted at this point. She was entirely focused on the crumpled newspaper in her hands. It was a wonder she hadn't tripped over yet. Her hair was messy. Is she the main love interest? I have a feeling she's the main love interest. And tangled. She hadn't changed a bit. Seems to be a pretty crappy morning. Though it's exactly the kind of time I would say good morning, because I love rain. Abbreviated. Morning, Melanie. I call out to her. She looks back at me in shock and stuffs the newspaper into her backpack. QWERTY? Oh, great, she's British now, too. Why did she... I guess she could dye her big. In the flesh. She hesitates for a second before smiling back at me. Yep, love interest right here. Hi, it's been a while, she says, skipping over. She's been my best friend since middle school. Well, really, my only friend. You're late for school too, it seems. Oh, that's the wrong voice. You're late for school too, it seems. Yeah, there's a show on Netflix that. Melanie suddenly double takes and jolts to a stop. She steps in front of me and shoots me a sad, somber look. QWERTY, wait. If you ever want to talk about... Nah, I interrupt, avoiding eye contact. She frowns at me for a moment before nodding her head. You don't have to deal with stuff like this alone, she announces with a forced, reassuring smile. I nod my head with a sigh and start walking with her towards the train station. What was up with that newspaper? I ask, gesturing towards her bag. Huh? She answers with a jump, as though caught off guard. Oh, nothing. It's just like a dumb student paper. Right. She thinks for a moment before shaking her head. Anyway, did you, stay in contact with anyone from school? She asked, in an extremely obvious attempt to change the subject. Nope. Still not much, really interchange, I don't think. I think this is ending up too much like the last one. I didn't exactly have anyone to talk to. Everyone's been really distant since I stopped going to school. Not even in the student council? Oh, something to click on. Inventory. Badge. Student council badge. Nah, I reply simply, twirling the student council badge around in my fingers. I joined them in my first year. Not really sure why. I was worried you'd say that, she whispers beneath her breath. I guess it was just to kill time. You know. Wait. What the hell is that? I peer past Melanie and notice a shadowy figure staring at me from across the street. It had red, angry eyes. Huh? QWERTY, what's up? I look from Melanie to the figure. It was suddenly gone. I rub my head and close my eyes. Ugh, nothing. I sigh. I need to get more sleep. Are you, okay? Yeah, I'm just tired. Melanie shoots me a concerned look as we climb the stairs of the train station. I reach into my pockets. Well, at least this game is a bit more interactive than the last one was. Wallet. Equip. And tag on with my train pass. Melanie looks over at me as we step upon the platform. QWERTY. She stares down at her hands. Really sort of like the paper cutout look that this game has. Before love interest can finish her sentence, the booming whistle of the train suddenly fills the atmosphere. The doors burst open as it quickly jolts to a stop. As we walk aboard, an audio announcer shouts over the light patter of rain. Next station, Minanato-ku. The train shoots forward, calmly speeding through the city. I'm gonna spend my idle time looking at my phone. Like an unobservant fuck, aren't I? So, how's school been? I yawn as I whip out my smartphone and start scrolling through social media. I don't even have a smartphone. Too expensive. Okay, I guess. You know. That face. What is with that face? What? You know, my teacher left a bunch of homework for you to do. Oh, that face caught me so off guard. Huh? There's like a 30-feet pile of practice tests and stuff on the desks. All with your name on it. Hype. I sigh. Yeah, it's all pretty boring, to be honest. I gasp as the whole train suddenly shakes and brakes to a sudden stop. What the hell? I glance around the empty compartment in a panic. Have we, broken down? Melanie gasps, looking from left to right. Suddenly, the lights flicker and shut off with a loud click. Okay, this is getting kind of creepy now. Melanie murmurs nervously, grabbing my hand. We stand in complete darkness, desperately straining our eyes. My skin curls as I hear footsteps creep up behind me. Knife? Do I have a knife in my pocket? Oh, Didn't I already have this equipped? I fumble for my smartphone, flick on its flashlight, spin towards the noise. It's the conductor. Oh, no. I scream in horror as the beam of light casts across the shadowy figure. I couldn't believe my eyes. It towered tall above us, staring down at our helpless bodies. "Oh my God!" Melanie screams, stepping backwards. It grumbles in a deep, angry voice. I feel my whole body tense up. I was literally too scared to move. It screams as it reaches toward me. Suddenly, someone jumps in between us. "Stay back! Stay back!" they shout, shielding us from the monster. I abruptly feel a wave of dizziness crash over me. Everything goes black. "Qwerty?" I wake up to Melanie's voice. She was sitting over me, peering down with scared eyes. Shit. I must have passed out. I struggle to my feet and try to assess my surroundings. We were still on the same train, now lit up and moving, as though nothing had happened. "Qwerty, are you okay?" "Kinda. I think so." I hold my breath in my hands. What the hell was that thing? I don't know. Oh, she saw it too. But that guy, I think he saved us from it. Oh, was it a guy? I thought it was a chick. Whoops. He's covered in blood. I follow Melanie's line of sight. She was looking over at a male student around our age, standing a few feet away. He was wearing a bloodied school uniform. Our school uniform. Who the... Let's start off calm. Who are... Crystal clocks, he interrupts simply, in a calm voice. I stare back at him blankly. Whoa, what? He simply shakes his head and darts down the train compartment. I stare after him and frown as he disappears into the next carriage. What the? I look around at Melanie as I feel her tug my shirt sleeve. "Qwerty," she whispers as she zips open her backpack. She pulls out the student paper she had hidden from me earlier. "I should have told you about this earlier," she sighs, handing the worn, crumpled paper over to me. I grab it cautiously and stare at the headline in disbelief. "Another student council member missing," I read aloud. I look back at Melanie in confusion. What happened? Who?" She sighs and looks toward the floor.
While you've been off school, a student council member has started disappearing every Friday.
Who? Why? I ask in disbelief.
I don't know. No one does.
What the hell? Seriously. But
there's this rumor,
she whispers in a scared, fragile voice,
about something killing them.
She glances at me with serious eyes.
I didn't believe it, but maybe.
She gulps as her voice trails off. I look up at her in realization. That thing with the red eyes, I whisper. Melanie nods her head, holding back tears. The train suddenly brakes, and the doors fly open. Welcome to Minato-ku Station. Please exit here for the Near Heart High campus. My heart beats intensively as sweat rolls down my forehead. This feels like a nightmare, I mutter as my mind races.
I
grit my teeth and run off of the train.
QWERTY, wait!
Oh, that's a clipped microphone. Melanie calls after me as I jolt towards the school. This can't be real, I mumble as I burst through the entrance. I think I've let this video get on long enough. So, shit, I might scroll up. It's on Newgrounds, in case you didn't know. It says, I forgot to mention that, didn't I? It's on Newgrounds, links in the description. Peace out. I have to see for myself. I hurry toward the student council room when I suddenly hear heavy murmuring from down the hallway. I hesitate for a moment before following it. A crowd of students were standing in awe, staring towards a wall. I gulp and push past them. I hold in a scream as a message written in blood glistens back at me. Tick tock. I read beneath my breath.
QWERTY.
I look around and see Melanie running toward me. She has tears in her eyes. She looked terrified.
I'm so sorry.
Who from the student council has gone missing? I finally asked, bracing for the answer. Melanie gulps as she peers at the blood message scribbled across the lockers.
Everyone. You're the only member left.
Oh, really? Again? Ugh. I continue into a part 2 to only last a minute long. Okay, that's one episode, I guess. Peace out.